Okay, so for those of you who have taken this class before, it's the same format, 40 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest, one cardio move at the end, okay? So we'll start with a quick warm-up. First, we're gonna start with let me pin myself. Okay, so we're gonna start with some dynamic hamstring stretches. So nice and simple, you're just gonna kick one leg up, try to touch it with your opposite foot, and switch. As you can see, I'm not super flexible. I don't get my leg that high. Just try to do it a little bit to get your legs warmed up, hamstrings warmed up. Do it a couple more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. 1. Good. Next, we're going to do a couple of knee pulls. So you're going to pick your knee up, pull it into your chest, hold for a second or two, and then come back down. And again, on the other side. Good. We'll do about 10 total of these. So another 8. Good. This will help stretch your hips. This is 4, 5. And then as you pull your knee into your chest, try to stand up nice and tall. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Perfect. So next, again, we're going to stretch our hip flexors. So we're going to get into plank. Okay? And I'm going to bring one foot up next to my hands. I'm going to hold this stretch for a second or two, and then we'll switch. Okay? We're also going to do 10 of these. So that's 2. Come back. Bring my foot as close to my hands as I can. You can let the back leg drop a little bit. 3, 4, 5. Halfway, we're going to do another 5, 6. And you can let your back leg touch the ground if that helps you feel the stretch more. 7. Again. 8. Last 2. 9. And last one. 10. Rest. Okay. Next, we're gonna get into our 5 body weight squats. So nice and simple. I like my feet a little wider than hip width, with my toes slightly pointed out. And you're just gonna come down, pause for a second at the bottom, come back up. Good. So we'll do 6 of these. 2, 3, 4. Good. 5. As you stand up, try to drive through your heels, squeeze your butt at the top. And last one. 6. Perfect. From here, we're going into 10 reverse lunges. So standing nice and tall, one leg comes back, get as close to the ground with my back knee as I can, and step back. We're going to do 10 of these, or 5 each side. 4, 5, we'll do another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and rest. Okay, so our cardio move of the day is going to be a skater jump. So what that looks like is, I'm trying not to kick everything. You're going to come out to the side, come down, back leg comes back, you touch the floor, and switch. Okay? See, I'm bumping into everything here. Okay, so we're going to do 40 seconds of that. If you don't want to hop, take a big step out, do a curtsy lunge. Okay? Same thing. All right, so 40 seconds of skaters in 3, 2, 1, go. So big pop out. Try to touch the ground in between. Good. You gotta use your legs to push yourself as wide as you can. Good. Good. Keep going. Try to get low. Back leg comes back. We got like 10 more seconds of these. And time, rest. Good job. So take this off. And we'll get into circuit number 1. If you guys want to grab a heavy weight, you can. I'll show you how to use a dumbbell or a heavy weight in the first circuit. Let me just pull up my timer on here. Perfect. Okay, so here's the timer. And our first move is going to be a pendulum lunge. So you only have one weight. You can hold it at your chest like this. So pendulum lunge. One leg moves, the other is still the whole time. So let's say my left leg is still. I'm going to lunge forward with my right, lunge, then lunge backwards with my right. Okay? Then for round 2, we'll switch. Left leg, lunge forward, left leg, lunge backwards. Okay, so you're always lunging with the same leg. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1, time. Good, so the right leg is going to be my moving leg. I'm lunging forward with that one, and then immediately doing a reverse lunge. Good. As you lunge, you want to stand nice and tall. All the weight goes into your front foot. Good. Try to relax your shoulders. Almost there. A couple more reps. See if you can do 2 more. And time. Good. So now we switch. So my left leg is going to be the working leg. I'll lunge forward with that one, and then immediately go into a reverse lunge. Good. So with my back leg, I want to get as close to the floor as I can. You don't have to touch the floor, but just as close as you can go. Good. About halfway. Keep going. Good. Last couple seconds. Time. So our next one is going to be a single leg bridge, but we're going to alternate. We're going to do 5 on one side, and then switch 5 reps on the other side. So you guys can start whenever you're ready. So we start my right leg. I'm up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I switch 5 with my left leg. You could do anything you want with your floating leg. You could keep it here. I like it straight up. Really try to squeeze your glutes to get your hips up. Good. Switch. Excuse me. And time. Okay, we're going back to our pendulum lunges. I started with my right leg, so that's what I'm going to start with again. And go. So big step forward and back. Good. Try not to let my front foot go so far past my knee. Good. 5 more seconds, almost there. And time, good. Now I'm gonna switch to my left leg. I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Since it's round 2, see if you could do a few more reps. Okay, try to go a little bit faster if you can. Good, try to stay nice and tall, chest up. Relax your shoulders. From here, we're going back to those bridges. And time. Good, so come down on the mat. 5 single leg bridges on one side, 5 with the other side. And go. Good, really try to squeeze your glutes to get your hips up. And again, see if you could go a little bit faster this round. From here, we're going back into our skater jumps. I feel the back of my legs burning. And time. Okay. Going back into our skaters. Last round before we break. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, try not to kick the wall behind you. Remember, back leg comes behind you, touch the floor. Especially if you're not doing the jump. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. 40 seconds of rest, and then we'll start round 2. I see we got a few more participants. All right. So again, if you want to use a weight for this, you totally can. We're going to be doing a side lunge on one leg, but our leg stays up the whole time. Let me pause this. Good, time. So I'm going to start with my right leg, okay? I'm going to come out, do a side lunge, come back to the middle, bring my leg up. Try not to touch the floor like I just did. So come down, come up, try to keep your balance, okay? So first round, we'll use just our right leg. Second round, we'll use our left leg. And we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. So you step out to the side, leaning into it, hips come back, chest stays up, and come back out. Good. Perfect. So I'm stepping out, keeping my chest up, trying to hold my balance on my left leg as I come in. And really all your power is coming from your right leg. So I'm coming down, I'm pushing off my right leg, trying to balance on my left. Almost there. Time, good. So now I'm switching and do it with my left. And 3, 2, 1 time. So same thing on the other side. Taking a big step out, coming back up, trying to keep my balance. Good. Really lean into it. Good. And again, pushing off my left foot, trying to balance on my right. About halfway there. Three, 2, 1 time. Okay, this next one, more side lunges. So I'm gonna start. So my right leg. Again, I'm gonna bring my leg up. Now I switch. I try to do a little hop to my left. Whoop. Same thing. Come up, switch. Right leg, back out. So I'm balancing, switch legs, side lunge. Good. Little hop. Whew. We're really gonna feel it in the sides of your legs after this one. Good, a few more seconds. And time. Okay, so going back to the top. Starting with my right leg, lunging out to the side, balancing, going again. Try to keep your balance. I know you're gonna be tired. It's gonna be harder to keep your balance on this next set. Do your best. Good, about halfway. Last 10 seconds. Gotta do 2 more. Time. And I'm switching to my left leg again. Same thing. Coming out to the side, pulling my knee up. Push off powerfully. Back up. That'll actually help. Drive through your heel. Come back up. We're halfway through this round. And we do the alternating ones with the quick step. Make sure you're holding your weight. You're keeping your chest up. Okay. Last one, we're alternating. So stepping out, then leg comes up, switch. Out, leg comes up, switch. Going halfway through. Last 5, almost there. And time. Okay, from here, we're going back to our skater jumps. Let's start that in 3, 2, 1 time. So big step out, touch the floor. Good, try to stay low. Again, pushing off really hard on our planted foot. Good. Keep pushing. Try to pick up the pace if you can. Challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job. Get some water. Let me tie my shoe. Ooh, it's humid again down here.
Yeah, very humid today.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see, but I got the collar going.
Oh yeah. I know that black hides everything.
I'm a sweater.
Yeah, me too. Time. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this first move of this next set. It's gonna be a squat with a crunch. So, hands behind your head. You're gonna come down, squat. As you come up, you're gonna bring your left knee to your right elbow. So like that. Switch. Touch. Opposite knee to elbow. Okay? We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Time. I'm squatting down, driving up my heels. Front. Okay. Body weight. So see if you can take this one at a little bit of a faster pace. Good. I like my feet a little wider than my hips. It's a little more comfortable for me. And my toes slightly pointed out. So if you find squats are uncomfortable, try to give yourself a wider stance. And time. Our next one's gonna be a pop jack. So my feet are gonna be out. I'm gonna walk or hop them forward, pick my hands up in the squat. Same thing. Walk or hop them forward, pick my hands up, come back out. Pick my hands up. And if you really want to make this hard, hop forward and hop back out. That'll really pick up the intensity. Good, almost there. Time. Last one, gonna be a monster walk. So you're gonna get low to the floor. You're gonna take 1 step, 2 step, 3 step forward, and then 3 steps backwards. When you come back, you can stand up. Stay as low as you can. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, stand up. Try to get as low as you can. That's what's gonna make this hard. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, stand up. 2, 3. Just try to burn out your thighs. Last 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Time. Back to our squat with crunch. Almost there. Final round. See if you can pick up the pace. And go. I'm squatting down, knee to elbow. Go down, knee to elbow. As you stand up in your squat, think about driving through your heels, squeezing your butt at the top. Last 10 seconds. Try to challenge yourself. All right. Okay, back to that pop jack. Go. Coming outwards. Popping my feet forward, picking my hands up. If you need to, you could just walk the whole thing, step the whole thing. So step, step, pick your hands up. Almost there, last couple rounds. See if you can challenge yourself for these last few seconds. Hop in, hop back out. Hop in, hop back out. See if you can do it for the last few. One. Okay, last one, our monster walk. And then we just have our skaters and we're finished. So get nice and low to the ground. Keep your knees out. Step 1, 2, 3. Step backwards. 1, 2, 3. Halfway through, see if you can sit a little lower in your squat. Last 5 seconds, almost there. Okay. Perfect. Last round, just our skaters, and we're finished. And time. Big step out, touch the floor. Good. Everything you got, last one. If you could pick up the pace. 10 seconds. One time. Good job. Take a second to rest, and we'll stretch a little bit. Pause this. Okay. So we'll start seated. Everything just popped. All my knees just popped. Okay. We'll start with the glute stretch. So my left leg is going to be out. I'm going to cross my right leg over my left. Hug it into my chest. Sit up nice and tall. You should feel it in your right glute. I'm going to hold this for a couple seconds. Take a couple of breaths, let my heart rate come down. Good, and again, see if you can sit up a little taller. Again, feeling stretch in your glute. Good, and let's switch. So my right leg is out, my left leg crossing over, hugging this into my chest, sitting up nice and tall. You should feel it in your left glute. Good, and again, see if you could sit up a little taller now, just to feel that stretch a little bit more. Good, and let's come into butterfly. Let's stretch the groin. So feet together, okay? And you're just gonna lean down into it. Try to get as close to your feet as you can. Good, and again, now see if you can sit a little deeper into it, get a little lower. Good, and last one, we'll do a hamstring stretch. So both legs are gonna go in front of me. I'm gonna flex my toes back, and I'm just gonna reach for my toes. So yeah, I can't really reach my toes, so I'm just gonna put my hands on my shin, If you flex your toes back, you'll definitely still feel it in the backs of your legs. Good, and time. You guys are all set. Thanks for coming out on this rainy Tuesday. I hope you have a great rest of your morning.
Thank you, Raquel. This is like a record here for working out at home.
Yeah.